St. Lucia, listen, this is our favorite lady when it comes to our expertise, guidance for cooking. And it's the Christmas season, so we had to pull her in again. So I am here with Pet Busby. How are you today?
I'm doing fine, Sheila.
Yeah, she's a boss chef and a professional caterer. And in fitting for the Christmas season, we're going to start off today by doing Christmas cookies. So it is going to begin to smell a lot like Christmas for all of us. So
Yes,
Pet, where
for
do we
sure.
start?
Well, the Christmas cookies, I like using butter cookies. It's a basic recipe and we just flavor it because I use sometimes pumpkin spice because pumpkin spice is a big thing now. I use pumpkin spice, I use ginger. Sometimes I try to go a little extra and add a little sorrel and so when it's available. But lately sorrel has been scarce, I guess because of the rain and everything else. But I just tend to play with it with just add Christmas flavors as we go along.
All right, well, guess what, St. Lucia, we are going to take you step by step so you can also make your own at-home Christmas cookies.
For our butter cookies, we would cream the butter and the sugar together until it becomes nice and pale and fluffy. Then we add in our egg yolks with our vanilla. All right, we make sure this thing is mixed in properly. And then we add in our pre-sifted flour. All right, and after that, it creates a nice soft dough. We can either chill that dough and cut it, use a cookie press, or use a piping bag. I personally prefer a piping bag because it gives me a lot more control on size. This is the consistency that we're looking for piping. If we roll in and chilling, it would probably be a thicker consistency, but for piping, this is ideal. All right, so I'll just feed it into the piping bag. And please remember, you need a grease baking sheet or a cookie sheet, whichever you have. And it always gives you better results when it has been greased and then chilled or placed into the freezer. See, that way your cookies, since it's butter cookies, that means it's full of cookies, it automatically becomes, it stiffens as soon as it hits the tray. Which is actually my favorite. So with the star tip, I can make rosettes. You know, it's just a simple this cookie. You know, and please remember to leave in sufficient space between every rosette because your dough will spread. Your mixture, sorry, will spread. And I always try to mimic these Danish cookies in the tins that we grew up having at Christmas time. I love these. So the flavor is similar. So I always try to get these shapes back. If you want to add colored sugars and so on, this is the time to do it. You have to do it before it goes into the oven. So we could have our nice psychedelic cookies for the babies. Alright, so we have a mix here. You could do the green here. So we have the green here, and I have some pumpkin spice that I'm just gonna sprinkle on. Sheila is having all her tongue stuck out. Yeah, well, we're gonna do the pumpkin spice. All right, so it would just be a little dust on it, just to add that little extra thing. Okay, fresh out of the oven. Okay, they may look a little white, but your finished cookie, the edges would just be slightly brown. All right, it will look kind of whitish in our, you know, we like everything brown and well done and so, but this is fine. So this is, if you look at the bottom of the cookie, it's nice and brown. Okay, so it's done. So we need to kind of remove them from the tray, all right, and place them on a cooling rack.
Oh boy, St. Lucia, again, I wish we had smell-o-vision. I wish you could taste this because as I expected, they are absolutely delicious. Pet, thank you so much once again.
It's my pleasure is all mine.
Yeah, this is,
Sheila.
you always help me feel Christmas even more and taste it.
It's my job and I enjoy it.
Great. So guys, you need to keep watching because we're going to keep bringing you more, and I hope you enjoy those Christmas cookies. And if not, you can call Pet Direct at
712-2981.
All right, and you can get that hookup. Trust me, you don't want to miss that. Have it on your table for Christmas Day. So, this is how we wrap up our first official Tuesday in December, December 5th. So, I hope you enjoyed the show, and of course, I know I thoroughly enjoyed going there and experiencing, and of course, everything that we brought to you today. It's always a learning experience for me as well. But with that said, too, we're gonna keep things moving, no time wasting. December, we have to pick up the vibes, bring up the energy, and of course look forward to a lot more Christmas content, a lot more St. Lucian Christmas content, because we are St. Lucian, so we have to show our side of Christmas, and I can tell you we have some good stuff coming up for you. So we have from cooking to traditions to who knows what else. I'm not gonna say anything else because I don't want to leave no surprises, and we love surprises here on This Morning. So you just have to stay loyal. Also subscribe to YouTube, just search DBS Morning Show. You won't miss a beat. We're gonna keep bringing you a lot of local St. Lucian gift ideas too, so you have to keep watching. All right, if you want to make that perfect impression or the most unique gift, keep watching This Morning. We'll help you out as well. Now with that said, my beautiful people, I had a lot of fun this morning with you. I'm in good spirits, good energy, and I hope you're feeling the same too. So make sure you join us tomorrow, for it's gonna be our midweek Wednesday, and who knows what else we're gonna get up to, but you gotta just keep watching to know. So I'll see you tomorrow 6 a.m. right here on your leader. St. Lucia, good morning to you. I hope you're feeling good, and of course we're still keeping our health at the forefront. World Health Day was observed and is being observed on December 1st, and I'm very pleased to be in the company of Dr. Francois, because she is our expert today. And right here at the Serenity Park, there is a health fair that's going on, and this is an activity in connection with World AIDS Day. So first of all, good morning to you. You look lovely in your red.
Thank you.
Great. So it's all about World AIDS Day. Let's start off there. I mean, for us as St. Lucians, and I mean just around the world, AIDS, I think, is one of the most recognized, most known, and probably the most prevalent sexually transmitted diseases. So we do have World AIDS Day. What is the significance and aim for the day?
Well, World AIDS Day has been celebrated on the 1st of December annually since the 1980s. And the whole purpose of World AIDS Day is to raise awareness of HIV, which is the virus that causes AIDS, as well as to recognize the lives lost to AIDS-related illnesses. So that is why we're here today. The theme this year is the right to health, and because we think health is a universal right, we have opened up the fair to everyone, regardless of race, color, sex, sexual orientation. It is the right to health.
So with the activity being held today, I'm seeing various, booths set up. We have different groups being represented. So just take us through who is here, who is present, and of course, what is being offered for our St. Lucian public.
Okay, so we didn't want to do too much to take away from the World AIDS Day. So we focused a lot on HIV and sexual and reproductive health. So we have a booth where we talk about sexual and reproductive health. We do condom demonstrations. We distribute condoms as well. We have other groups with us, for example, United and Strong, which is one of our biggest partners. They are also here with a booth set up. We figure today is Friday and persons come in, they may want to relax after a stressful day. So we also have a little booth where they can do massage to relax and then come out and get tested. We have blood pressure and blood sugar screening as well, and of course HIV testing.
All right, great. So with that being said, I know you mentioned that the theme for this year is the right to health. So when we look at that in relation to World AIDS Day or AIDS as well, and bring it home to St. Lucia, what are we doing to sort of stick to the theme and of course kind of bring it out?
Well, we recently had a study, a barrier study, and this was through the OECS Global Fund grant, and it's being done in the 6 OECS countries, whereby we went out and had focus groups with individuals trying to identify what are the barriers to access in healthcare in St. Lucia. So we're waiting on the results. The survey has been conducted. We're waiting on the results on this to really target our interventions. When you're faced with financial, I wouldn't say challenges per se, but you have to be wise about the way you do your interventions. And so based on the results and the suggestions and what comes out of this, we'll sort of tailor our programs to address the needs of individuals and try to make things work so that persons feel more comfortable accessing services.
Perfect. Now, with that said, Dr. Francois, I mean, you are one of our experts. You're our go to person whenever we want to come to that topic. But for us here as St. Lucians, I mean, the biggest thing we can push and is always being said is prevention and taking caution. So, I mean, on this note, what would you like to share with the St. Lucian public?
First of all, I would like to let the public know that HIV itself does not discriminate. So whether you are from a key population, be it a female sex worker, a man who have sex with men, whether you are have a wife or have two girlfriends, whatever it is, HIV does not discriminate. Secondly, the best way to prevent transmission is to first know your status. Of course, there is condoms. You use condoms every time you have sex, but you need to know your status. And if persons know their status, they would be more responsible in terms of using condoms and seeking care so as to reduce viral load and transmission of HIV.
Well, Dr. Francois, thank you very much for taking the time out. Great. And of course, this is a very important day. We want a healthier society. We want our population to be there. We want to see people grow and flourish. So we need to take care of ourselves. Remember, December 1st, World AIDS Day, but it's not just on one day, to keep that at the forefront. So let us take the step and be vigilant with that as well. So we'll keep following this. I'm sure there's going to be more things coming along throughout the month. So we will keep bringing you more. Welcome back, everybody. So we're going to keep things moving right here on This Morning. By now, you should know that the ARC Rally is well on its way and in full effect. On Saturday, the ARC Plus welcome party was held because some of the racers already from the ARC Plus have started arriving to the island. So the official welcome party was held, and we were there to see exactly what happened.
I had the pleasure of seeing off the ARC participants in Las Palmas. And having spoken to Andy earlier on, I wish I had the opportunity to zip over to Cape Verde to at least see the ARC Plus participants on the way to St. Lucia. It was quite an experience because I've been witnessing the end of the ARC in St. Lucia for the past 28 years. So it was really, really an eye-opener to see what obtained at the starting point. Yeah? And what it takes to prepare yourselves for that sometimes 2 weeks journey, 3 weeks journey. It was very intense, very systematic, very methodic. And I thought to myself, I think I spent about 7 days on the water on a cruise ship a couple of years ago. And I thought to myself, wow, that's a long time. How it is that you guys can spend 2 weeks on the water and not just go crazy? Yeah? You're crazy. So I really envy you guys that you're able to do this. I don't know who's been here before. Any returning participants? Everybody's here for the first time. Who's been here before? You? Alright, so welcome back home. And welcome to St. Lucia. Those of you, like I said, who've been here for the first time, and I'm sure there's a majority. I'd like to say that don't restrict yourself to the marina. Do go out there and see what St. Lucia is all about. Do go on the tours, do visit our sulfur springs, do climb the pitons if you have a chance to do that. Do sample a lot of our local foods, yeah? So don't restrict yourself to the marina on your boat. You've been on the water for quite some time. So come out here, spread your legs, move around, and have fun. Welcome to St. Lucia. Thank you.
How are you doing tonight? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the best island in the world. Do you agree? The best island in the world. Come on, let's hear it for the best island in the world, St. Lucia. Fantastic. You know, last year, the guys who did this trip, they caused a lot of problems with the local distillery. So, we ran out of rum, and I can see by the looks of things, we're going to have the same problem this year. So keep it up. I'm glad that you're sampling some of our St. Lucian culture, which is a big part of us. Did you actually know that spiced rum was actually invented in St. Lucia? Thomas should have told you that. Thomas, he's having some right now. But guys, thank you so much for making the trip, and really on behalf of all of us, we really want to say thank you for choosing St. Lucia and choosing the Ark. What you see on this stage is about 3 decades of partnership. It's about 32 years now running, and the St. Lucia Tourism Board have been working very hard with the World Cruising Club to put on what is one of the most fantastic events.
Would you like the long speech or the short speech? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, last time I spoke to you in Las Palmas, there were people who had not sailed across the Atlantic before. Standing in front of me now, I have a crowd of Atlantic crossing yachtsmen, yachtswomen, and yachts children as well. Well done, congratulations. Let's not forget that some of our friends are still out there at the moment. We wish them well, of course. Look forward to welcoming them over the next few days. And at the moment, on current plans, I think everybody will be here for the prize giving on Wednesday the 6th. So we wish them well, follow them on the trackers. Please continue to welcome your friends and your colleagues as they arrive on the docks over the next few days. And in the meantime, as the team have said, please enjoy St. Lucia, because wow, it's a place to be enjoyed.
First of all, the protocol already been established. IGY Rodney Bay Marina, as well as IGY Corporate, in collaboration with the World Cruising Club and St. Lucia Events Committee, would just like to welcome you to St. Lucia. From IGY's point of view, we would like to thank the World Cruising Club, St. Lucia Events Committee, and the sponsors for putting on such a great event year after year. But most importantly, we would really like to thank you, the participants, because without you, this event would not be possible. So I think you need to give yourselves a big round of applause. And that being said, I would just like to welcome each and every one of you on behalf of the team here at Rodney Bay Marina, to the marina, to St. Lucia, and encourage you to explore, which was said before by Jason, to explore St. Lucia, to make St. Lucia your home.
We're celebrating as well 27 years for ARC, so that's special. And I think we ought to put our hands together for the World Cruising Club, as well as the ARC Planning Committee here in St. Lucia for an amazing job for the last 27 years. It's a world-class event and we're just very happy every year to host it. So we're looking forward to having you for another 27 years. We'd like to as well say congratulations to Altair, the first boat to arrive, I think was on the 26th. Where is that crew? Can we see where they're at? Altair, you want to show yourselves? Let's put our hands together for them. 10 days and 17 hours across from Cape Verde to St. Lucia. Brilliant. Let's put our hands together for them. First boat to arrive. No hugs and kisses yet, but welcome and thank you. Congratulations, guys.
Can I have a hug?
You want a hug? He wants a hug. Do I give him a hug?
Alright, so as you can see, plenty vibes, everybody was enjoying themselves, and not to mention the ARC experience is for everybody, not just the persons and the sailors who are part of it, but for us here in St. Lucia. So don't miss out on the action, there's still more going on, so head over to the IGY Marina and just keep watching this morning, because we're going to keep you in the loop with everything else that's coming up. We'll be back.